What's up, guys? It's Cubey time, and in today's episode of Company Spotlight, we are going to be going over the famous company of funds puzzle, more formally known as Fangshi. This series works. We take a look at companies in the cubing community that we all know and love, and then we look deeper into the company, about their history and all of their products to find out just a little bit more about the company and what cubes you are buying from. The company of Fangshi is located in China. It is not known when the company is founded, but it is known when the company started to become popular. In late March of 2013, one of the biggest changes in the cubing community happened. The release of the Fangshi Shuang Ren, or the Fangshi Ren. The Fangshi was the first cube in a very long time that a lot of people could safely say was better than the Dian Zanshi. This cube comes in many colors, as shown on the screen now, and I'm just going to show you that this cube is amazing even till today's standards. As you can see, my Fangshi Shuang Ren version 1 is in black plastic white caps, which is definitely a great option and makes the cube look absolutely great. So this is an amazing puzzle. Overall, it's still a greatly fast puzzle and is just a very pleasurable puzzle to turn. It has a very nice sandy feel and it can corner cut over 45 degrees, and it's just an overall great puzzle. But the downsides of this puzzle were it corner twists so very easily. It didn't pop at all. This cube was almost impossible to pop, but it did corner twist. And that is where they released the Fangshi Shuang Ren version 2. The version 2 was released that same year a little bit later. They tried to fix the corner twisting issue by squaring off the corners a little bit. But let's see if that really did fix the problem. This is my Fangshi Shuang Ren version 2, and just a quick note, this was my main for the longest time, and I still really enjoyed this cube. But was the corner twisting issue fixed? Not completely, but it was greatly reduced. This puzzle turns absolutely great as well as its predecessor. It corner twists a little bit less, but it still does corner twist. But overall, I really enjoyed this puzzle to the point that it was actually my main for probably the longest time, except for my Moyu Along version 2. The next 3x3 in the Fangshi lineup was the Guanying, released in January of 2015, very early in the year. This is supposed to be a completely new version of the Fangshi Shuang Ren and is a very good cube in the standards of today. My Fangshi Guanying is one of the fastest cubes that I have. It can perform over 180 degrees, almost doing full 360 sometimes. It is way fast. It is made out of a different plastic too, giving it this very clacky but kind of satisfying feel in a way. This is where the actual mechanism of the cube was completely changed up. Overall, it's a very fast cube and is good at performing, but is way out of control for me to be able to get good times on it. The final and most recent cube of the Fangshi lineup is the Fangshi Jiayun or Jiyun, released of August of 2015. Out of all the Fangshi cubes, this is my favorite one. It is my main speed cube. It is amazing. Also to note, the indented pieces give this cube an amazing grip, and it just performs so nicely. It feels so smooth, and it has a completely different feel from every other Fangshi puzzle. I really love this puzzle. It performs amazing. And not to mention, real quick, that every Fangshi 3x3 has amazing M layers. It runs in the Fangshi family. The M layers on all their puzzles are awesome. Fangshi also got in on a 2x2 action. Around the same time as the Fangshi Shuang Ren version 2, they released the Fangshi Shi Shuang in 50mm and 55mm. The 55mm is the version that I have. It boasts a simple mechanism, but overall is an amazing puzzle. Like I said, I have the 55mm, which is rather large compared next to a regular size 2x2. If you have big hands or just feel that 2x2s are too small for you, this is a great choice. It performs very good, and also this was my main for a really long time. It is an amazing puzzle, it corner cuts amazing, and is just overall awesome. The Xingyu is the other 2x2 released by Fangshi. It was also released in January like the Guanying. It comes in 50mm and 52.5mm, which is a good compromise between the regular size 2x2 and the 55mm. It boasts a very similar mechanism to the Shishuang, but they do perform very similar, but sometimes can be different. This is my Xingyu, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like it. It just doesn't perform as well as my Shuang. I mean, it's kind of right out of the box and being broken in, but overall, I just don't like it that much. It just doesn't perform very well. It can barely corner cut 45 degrees, if at all, and it has a really disgustingly slow feel that I do not like. In my opinion, this is the worst Fangshi product. Now getting into the puzzles that I don't have, this is the Fangshi 2x2 that has hearts on it. I'm not really sure what kind of 2x2 it is. And then this is the Fangshi Dreidel. It is a 3x3 that is cut at the corners and is able to be jumbled into many shapes. Overall, it's a pretty hard puzzle to solve, but it's very expensive at $40. And then this is the Lim Cube, which is a dumbed down version of the Dreidel. It does the same kind of moves as the Dreidel, but is a little bit less because it doesn't have any jumbling. So overall, Fangshi is a great company. When Mr. HN, the lead designer of the Fangshi brand, that's what his Chinese characters simplify into, he made some very good decisions and some very good puzzles. He was able to break the Diane curse, if that is your opinion on the Fangshi Shuang Ren, but overall it was an amazing puzzle, and I really enjoy his Jae-yoon that he produced. It is an amazing puzzle and is now my main. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Company Spotlight. Comment what company you want to see next and what else you want to see on my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.